Hello and welcome. Right, let's first of all get rid of these chickens quickly. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? But you know what I mean. Yeah, let's literally select as many as we can. This is a big. Oh, I think it's the increments, isn't it? Let's go the other way to 0 and then go to the maximum. That's it. So it is 60. 60, yes. And 60, yes. And 60, yes. And select. Good. I actually would like to keep a couple. Yeah, so that will do nicely. How many have we got left in there? 420. There are some. Yes, we've got 13 roosters. Do we need that many? 800. I would say that's not far off. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yeah, they are about to give birth. Not the males. Definitely not the males. No, the females. Their pubescent is nearly over, and they are 50% reproduction, and they are very quick. These are really quite chuffed about this. We've got 84 though. 84 of the births of those. So we need to go. I will see if we can sell them actually like that. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of Welsh females though, so it's 210 of those. So we will be sort both of these out. I'll take these to the animal dealer, which I do believe is we've been there. It's across the road. I'm almost sure. Let me just check. I'm almost sure I'm right. I'm going to show you where I think it is over. Yeah, it is. I think it's one of these. Yeah, that's it. The one that's got a picture of a of that. That's right. We've been. Right, let's put these down gently and see if we can get a better grip on them. Although I do think long ways is probably the better of the two ways than width, really. If we just sort of do this, and I will take this. It does seem sensible to take this with this, but let's try and get it sort of quite nice so that we're like... Yeah, we'll quickly pop over. What I would like to do though, while we're doing that, is let's just quickly move this out of the way. We'll do this job ourselves. We will, but yeah, we have got. I am right though. I'm very surprised that we. It's amazing in your head. You sort of think, yeah, we have got those lots of eggs as well. But then only because it's now March. I want to go and see what it is in the middle field. That's obviously, yeah, I still don't understand why the weeding wasn't working, but it does happen when there's sort of strange things happening on the ground level. So, well, no, that is our field. Yeah, it's this one here. Yeah, we've not really got a very good... I think we ought to cut a bit of a way into this. This is... Yeah, I think so as well. Because if this is the entry we're going to choose for this, it makes perfectly sense to do that. It looks like a cereal crop to me. Oh, it wasn't. It's canola. Oh, canola and sugar beet, which means we can actually do a cereal crop. Which, yeah, of course it was canola. Yeah, I knew that really. I'd just forgotten about it. Right, so we need to be grabbing... The other thing I'd like to do is grab a second one, but this year we're going to have to make do with what we have got, really. I do think I'm right. We need to be chopping these down to get into the field, I think, personally. Get that done now before we do anything else, and then we're going to get the... Well, we'll follow it through with the cedar as well. Yeah, and I think we'll grab... In fact, you, little Fent, will do absolutely nicely. Let's quickly go and grab the... I've got the... Yeah, then I think that's got fertiliser on it, but then that's fine. It really is. Yeah, there's a fantastic Schutemacher dropped by, I think it's LS Agrar. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm sure that is correct. Oh, of course, a 70-tonner. Right, let's go and have a look. Let's go grab that. Yeah, I was saying, wasn't I? I would like another one of what we've got, the 4.5 metre. I did sort of say that I often used to do that, and it is true, I do. Yeah, we want that on the back. It is true. Or even maybe 3 in time, but again, right now, this very second, I think it'll be one of those things that we look for. Now, did I not see some fertiliser contracts? But I don't think they were very lucrative. I think for some smaller fields. I'm sure I saw some. Yeah, I did. Let's see if there are any new contracts. Yeah, no. It is 123, 125. If it meant they're not very far away, are they? I'm sure they're on the farm, the other farm. Yeah, they are. They're not very far away. Opposite the biogas plant, which is a sneaky quick way to go through now. Oh, and that is the other thing we've got to sort out. Yeah, one thing at a time though. The other thing is, I have got to be honest, looking at the windows on this little front, I think we ought to wash the said tractor. Yeah, I am really rushing through the Lexus. Had a lot of trouble on Neverland. Really, I'm hoping now that we're behind it. I'm still very chuffed with what we have achieved on Neverland, though. I've got to be honest. The work we've put in on the Let's Play, and that we have done very well, very well. No, oh, okay, that'll do. Yeah, it's not perfect, but in fact, yeah. While we're this close, I think animal dogs. Is it this one? It is. Thought so. Right, so we need to be, how much do we, sheep female, lamb female, ram male, young ram, that is the, we do get quite a bit for them. Yeah, we do make profit, quite a considerable amount really. And do we want to keep some? Wood rams? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert. No, we've got a few now, not many. Let's have a look. We've got plenty of room for growth as well. The herd, young. So 3 rams and 210 females. Grass is, it looks awful, doesn't it? But it's 83 tons. It's actually grown from the first. Why is the wall? That's because it's got multiple bales. All my life, just a little. And if I remember, these are 5-ton bales. I think it's about time we sorted the lot out for our business. Now the only bad thing is we're going to miss this year. We are, because it's next month. So no matter what we do, we're not going to produce clothes for it. So I think what we'll do is we'll move the bales out. We will put the lots down. Again, this is some. We just made some money. Yeah, we have. We've just sold some. I'm a terror for that. The amount of times we just blink. I think I'm that used to tick-ups on the hour that I just automatically assume that it's been one of those. Yes, and it's a little bit heavy on the back. Right, we also need to, if we... You can actually lower it though, and then it sorts all problems out. Really, yeah, because it's got wheels on the back. A clever person would actually would use that. Oh, it can't fill from here, can it? Yeah, it's another one of those. It's bags or nothing type malarkey. Now there's lime over there. There is a little bag behind. Here, now I have got to realise, I've got to start to use this. It's because we're sort of, oh no, we're not selling actually. We weren't selling. We need to be making it though. We will start to, but we have got a lot of things going on. Fantastic. Let's shut that again. So now we want to be on, actually this is the very crop, my favourite crop. If we're going to be making bread and things like that, which is one of my usual staples, it's a good little earner, not fantastic but it's good. Yeah, it's not all about, some of your businesses are just, they plod along nicely and they make you, eggs don't make you a fortune, but I'd like to do some with the eggs this year, which I'd forgotten. I was about to think about selling them, but no, I'm not going to. It is true, I actually want to second, I'm thinking, I want to do the strawberries, I said, so that means also greenhouses. It's not turning very well, but then, no it's not. Yeah, fertiliser, we're going to have plenty of fertiliser if that's got fertiliser on the front. It's got to have, because it can't now. Yeah, let's lower that as well. The wheels on that should help us to turn, even though it's not terribly well. We've got some seed in that. Oh, we're going to grab the, let's do the trees. Let's grab the big John Deere. Grab the 70 tonner. Grab the. In fact, yeah, that tractor's already on it. It is not that it's the lead anymore. No, it's well. Is it? I think they're equal. No, actually, I think this is about 3 horsepower better. So it is still the lead by a gnat's whisker, really. So yeah, we'll. It's true, actually, it is. Right, auto. So yeah, I've still got the autosave on at the minute because things are a little bit sort of strange. Also working quite nicely with I'm cutting my. Ooh. Apologies, that was a bit of a I'm not a massive fan of the autosave because I did this lurching that you get. It's not massive though, it isn't. I've got to be honest, it's a lot better than not having it. I think the protection that it offers is really good. Right, so then if we are clever. Oh no, that's not in the way of the robot. No, that's not actually. Yeah, we also need to be doing some of that. Did we do the... did we sell the... I don't think we did we? Wally didn't sell the wood chips. I must have done. I did. I just can't remember it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do actually. Well, I don't remember doing it now. I've got to be honest. Oh, the chickens are out. Yeah, so that means we've obviously got to... Yeah, in fact, we need to go first. We'll follow in a minute because we're going to need to come past it. It's not really... Although there is... Yeah, there's a couple of nice patches on this where... Oh, be careful. Yeah. That's our herd of cattle, 100. That's not bad when you consider. Yeah, I want to be doing the ones just to... I don't think we need that first one. That can stay. It's not really in the way at all. These like 2 or 3 in the middle really are. Yeah, I'm only want to be cutting what we need to cut, really, nothing more. I think that'll do. I like the trees around the edge. I've got no problem with that. Just make sure that one there, maybe that one there. I don't think so. I don't think that's in the way, really. Not unless... No, I think even for headers and all the rest of it. Is this one while we're here? I don't really want to be taking it back and then thinking a session, oh, you should have cut some trees in here. Yeah, this is true. Now we need to be going quite wide, I think. Yeah, otherwise we're not going to get our angle right. As we just saw, I'm going to be hitting that. No, I think we did it alright. Maybe that one on the right. Yeah, maybe... I don't know. I can't really see that being in the way. Really? No, I think we're okay. We will take that one just to be sure. Maybe it is. Right, okay. Now then, this is going to be full. We need to sort of really flip quite tight without going into... Oh, I don't know, actually. I think probably better to go down the side of the other field. This one here, I think, is probably the better of the 2 options. Is that tree? No, it's not really, because we're not really going to be going down there. This is the main thoroughfare of where we really did need to... that dog really loves that field. Yeah, it is. I think we've got a good route through there if we need it, but this is the new route, really. I can't see us really needing that other way. We'll stick these away at some point, stick that back away, and yeah, I was saying, wasn't there, is a new shooter maca that came out today, which is really super duper. Now then, yeah, we've got this is the crop that I did want to stick. Oh, it is turning a bit badly, but Yeah, we'll get this trundling, because this is going to take that. This is why I wanted to get this going. I wanted to get this trundling because on its own it's going to take a while. It really is. And then we're going to take those chickens. That's still going to mean that I mean, we're not going to make a lot of money for the chickens really, but it does actually, that you say that, but they do sell for quite a lot, so we will make the container thing back, but it's just making room for the females really, and it's going to happen again. It always does, unless we are clever. That is true actually. I did think of that last time. Why don't you buy the chickens? Although no, because they'll just sell the babies, and that's yeah. At least that way we've got females all of the time. That's what I'm thinking. So we've done our rams, and we need to be going to course play. I think that's what you're looking for. 132. I don't know that we've actually done the folder yet. It was rather a open 3 headlands, 4.5 meters, generate. 132 we have. Wow. Of course we have, yes. We sprayed it. 132 activate, 4.5 meters. And it does. Oh, now let's just check, because this is a slightly different geo than I'm used to. Does it? Yes, it does. It does indeed. First, yeah, that should just double check that it has got the allow. Yeah, sowing machines use fertiliser. Fantastic. That's cracking. Canola. No, we didn't need to. Yeah, we've not had anything like sugar beet or potatoes, or we needed to plough it yet. Although that will come in time. Yes, it's really strange that obviously. Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's something not quite right about a couple of the fields, but hey ho, it is what it is. It happens. Stone Valley, I had strange things on a couple of fields as well. It is really par for the course. Right, so then let's quickly take. Let's put that in the silo. That's 6.5 nearly tons. Am I right, or is that more than horsepower than I'm thinking? Or is it a 300 horsepower tractor? Let's have a quick look. I am interested. Can't remember now. I could have sworn in my head. I think it's 261, and that's 264. Yeah, I am right. Yeah, the McCormick is 3 horsepower difference. Don't doubt yourself. Yeah. I'm usually okay at that, but somehow in my head I did get that wrong. Yeah. Right, yeah, we don't need this at all. We've set that going, that's the main thing. We've sold the sheep. We've got to beat the rain. We have done the fields. I'm going to say I checked that just before I started. I wasn't sure if I had, but I have. Yeah, you can see we've got pH. That may need doing. Nitrogen. Definitely on 132. Oh no, it's going to do the nitrogen as it goes, isn't it, Wally? It's actually got the nitrogen in the thing with it. The only thing is possible is the pH. Right. And we can sneak across the field, really? Is that... Although, would you? Would you? This is true. I do love these crates, these Smart Stack crates. Absolutely amazing. Let's try and be careful. I apologise for wobbling the chickens. Yeah, wheel loaders are awful at shaking things up. I do love this wheel loader though. It's my favourite wheel loader if I'm honest. Yeah, Riverside was really does endeared me very much to this very hefty beast. Although I'm sure there's a heavier one. I'm sure Wales was a little heavier than this. Is there another one? Is there another version of the same thing? That's what I'm thinking, because I'm sure there's only this one. No, there isn't. Yes, ours was the 19.7 tonner. It was. It still looks big though, but it's not as heavy. Yeah, so yeah, it's 3 tons difference. Not that in the grand scheme of things this could in any way, shape or form be thought of as light. Yeah, it's still brilliant. I'm still very pleased with it. Yeah, but the other one was, I don't know, it looks about the same though. I think the weightage, it's just obviously got a lighter frame. It is this one. Yeah. I know it's I've not driven around this as much as I did I did know this like the back of my hand originally, because obviously we did lots of contracts. We tore all over the place on this map. We really did. Right, no, it's still round and round and round. Do love the walls on this. It really reminds me of the Peak District where I hail from. No, it's not this. It's the next one. Yes, it does. I love the dry stone walls. It's very, very similar. Slightly different style to what I'm used to in Derbyshire Peak District, but it is beautiful. It reminds you. It's that feeling of home, isn't it? I suppose that's why I like the English maps, really. They are tougher, though. I mean, they are probably, of all of them, the hardest maps to do in the European and the American, really. Because often your equipment's limited. Right. So then, select, and yeah, let's go to the full 60 odd, because it'll automatically lower itself, won't it, to the lowest amount once we've sold the most. Yes. And that was it, done. Yeah, I mean, I know it didn't make us a lot, not at all, bearing in mind that the actual smart crate cost us 1,500. Now we could be clever here, because really, if we were going to buy chickens, there is no better time to buy chickens now. And also, if we buy them as chicks, seriously, do we buy them as chick female? I think we do. Now, how many do we? How many are we short? Yeah, it does seem rather daft. How is? Yeah, we need to be on that to see. Oh, brilliant, excellent. Second round, I should say. Fantastic. Now then, animals, I believe, is what we're looking for. We are looking for. So it is. I can't remember how many there are in it though. You have to be there, don't you? So one thing that I've always thought was a little bit odd is that when it says pen information, and yet it doesn't really supply the pen information at all. So what we're going to do is we are going to allow me to jump across, because truthfully this is only for the information that only being at the chicken place would be. So this is really me ringing home 600, so we are 180 short. Right, okay then, so that's what we want, that's what we need. 180. So we are going to go for, yeah, we're going to go for the chicken chicks as well. And we're going to go, yes. And yes. And yes. Yes, that's it. 180. Smashing. Sorted. No cost to us because so yeah, I suppose we've saved another 180 for doing that. We made 300 for selling the little chicks as well. We've got all females now. These will grow up, and then there's no more males. Yeah, everything is now sell. So that is exactly what we want. Females for making the eggs and all the rest of it. And unfortunately, yeah, the males, as they frequently are in livestock, are treated rather badly. Yes, it is. It is an unfortunate thing in nature. Yeah, the ladies are the all-important thing, and the males are often just meat, one way or another. Which is, it's just the way things are. It's the natural order of things, definitely. So yes, right. So what more do we need to do? We've got to do. Oh, I'm a little bit tight. That is. Let's tick these in. I'm well chuffed with that. What time is the rain actually coming? That is not a bad question. It is. Oh, not till 4 o'clock tonight. So you know we could do lots and lots of things. Now, why are you hovering in the middle? like that. Yes, I do agree also with what I said about the fields. I do think it would be sensible to actually get more than we need, because of the fact that we are going for like we will need to go fallow sometimes, and we'll need to put things in that we don't want, or we might need to go into other businesses like potatoes and sugar beets just to go outside of the crops types that we've already got. And I also like the idea of the nice fields at the top. I think that's win-win-win. So we will. That's our goal. Of course, we can now sell our, and we can also put the lorts in as well, which we will start to do that. But we've got to be careful. We've got to box clever, really. So take these first. Do we need to? I don't think we need to cut the grass. I'm almost sure that. Yeah, grass cutting is not necessary. I'm sure it's not at full growth stage. Of course, our 69 one will be. Ooh, yeah, 69 will, because we. Oh, amazing. Move to husbandry, yes. Move to husbandry, yes. Move to husbandry, yes. Please tell me, oh yeah, if I've got an odd one, if I miscounted, but no, 600 out of 600, we don't want any overcrowding. 78%, because obviously, yeah, we've just put in a load. Now what we will do though is we'll stick the crate around the corner. We shouldn't need it anymore at all, really, but no, we shouldn't, that is true. It's well out of the way. So that's done. Our livestock is done. We could do the same. We could do the same with the goats, actually. The goats with the sheep. I'd like your thinking. If it's not going to cost us too much, if we're going to go for youngsters, because it will just sell our old ones and actually pay for what we're buying now. It will just make profit. So again, it's something I thought of last time when I was at this situation. I thought, why didn't you buy them? Because I mean, we can buy the really, really young ones, because we're going to get really, really young ones anyway, so we're just selling the ones and we'll make profit from those. Why? Because it's weird, you get a better price when you sell them like this. I think it's around that way, around here. We do need to shift that lot out of the way though. It's here. So lamb female, it's still 100. We are, oh, there's a lot. It's true, actually, an awful lot. Do you know, I think we're going to allow the thing to grow naturally, and we'll sell them as we made a lot from them. So do you know something? I am in total agreement. Now then, there's going to be no space for that lot if we don't shift it soon. Although it's 5-ton bales, so yeah. How are we doing on the field? I would imagine not much better than we were. I know what we want to do. We want to go and see how the grass fields are doing. I think I'm right. I think the only one that's ready to cut will be our old field 69. Yeah, I do. I think the others were a growth stage behind, or in fact, yeah, even this is, it goes back, doesn't it, a stage, because this was this was beautiful. It was the lovely golden green, so it looks like it died back, and this is about the same. So yeah, I think that's first growth stage actually, and that might be second. No, that's equally first growth stage, so that one will be two. Right, okay, fantastic. We've got that ready to rock and roll this year. Not in the way at all, no, but also it's equal in the epicenter. I like that word. The epicenter of our fields. To go forwards, we'll do that. Do we do something about do we do a gate? I think we do. Yeah, I want this to be more permanent than this. Ooh. That's if it'll allow me to do something, because someone's made a bit of a mess there. Ah, that's a point. I could do what a lot of the others are doing now. And I did say this about, and I'm not sure what the plants are though. Yeah, are they these bushes? Let's have a look. Yeah, they'll do nicely. Yeah, I was talking about this, how a lot of the might be one of the taller ones though. Perhaps one of the. Yeah, it is that. I don't mind doing that. Yeah, it's a hedge. I do think on this side though, if we're going to do what we need to do is a proper gate. Yeah, I would like to do this properly this time. So we want, is it under buildings? No, it's decoration. Yeah, what style? I like that one. We want, yeah, we also want the bigger of the two, which is the 2000. Is this tall? I think it is. Yeah, we will do that. Yeah, I like that. That is nice. But no, I've not gone deep enough in. Let's go there. Yes. And then we're going to go plants, the taller ones. Yeah, not the most straight one that I've ever seen, really. Yeah, not a fantastic hedge, but not bad. Yeah, it stands out like a sore thumb, I might add, because there is a light green, but hey ho. It was an effort. We will get better at this going through the Let's Plays. Yeah, it's just an effort at the minute. Right, now then, are we going to do... Yeah, we are going to do silage digester. We've seen how good that is. So we need to put a tap down here. But not quite... Yeah, I don't want it to be too close. So I think we're going to stick that... But I don't want it too close to the path either. So it is tool... No, it's not. It's container. I always get this wrong. I must do a test as well of the liquid things. Now, I did the test of this a long while back, and the Omatana was by far the absolute best of everything. We'll stick that there. Ooh, wow. That seriously put a dent in that. Whoa. Do you know, seriously? Yeah, this definitely needs softening. I can see how bad that is just by... Right, let's have a look at that. It goes down a little, but it's going to into... Yeah, that's a little bit softer. Still a bit of a down, but it doesn't really matter terribly. Wow, look at that ground. Right, anyway, that's that done. Yes, tap is fitted, and the grass is definitely nowhere near ready. That's going to be April, May before it's ready for its first cut. So that's going to set us back a bit. It is the truth that in the Let's Plays it always does happen like that. Yeah, the first year you obviously get the cut, whether you're in August or you're starting in March. And it is just the way things are. Now, I probably will do another thing over the other side as well, another fence and all the rest of it. Let's go and see how we're doing. It would be nice to... Yeah, that's the other one. Let's grab... No, we would need to... Oh, no, we already said about the liming. We can't do liming when we've... we could, though. Yes, the plants haven't grown yet. So, although it shows us growing, we know that that's not true. Also, we need to grab... I think we've got some... slurry, I was going to say silage then, slurry in the farm, I think from overnight. Let's just go and have a quick look and see what it's like in our field and see if we do need to pH and lime. No, we shouldn't need to, sorry, we shouldn't need to nitrogen. Yeah, dude. pH is lime. It is true, it is. Oh, it is pH value bad, so we need to get that done. So we're going to do that, and this is the ideal candidate for it, really. Although, no, this is our one. This has the front loader, but we need to be grabbing lime in that, really, and we also need to get the weight correctly. So let's get this all right. Yeah, we need the pass-through weight, just the pass-through weight. I think we're forgetting. I think we are forgetting the fact that actually on this Let's Play we've got a bread all. This is actually quite true. It did just dawn upon me at that moment. Oh, it's going to take us ages to fill, but hey ho. Well, not necessarily. I don't know that we need to fill it to do that field. Although, no, it said bad. We will. It's true. Yeah, it's going to be a beast. It probably will take almost all of that. Right, let's get this and let's do it the right way. going to spin around. Oh no, I suppose we can sneak through like that. It's not going to be wrong. And whilst this is filling, we're going to pop over and see. There's not a lot of manure in this. I did see about 13 tonnes, I think. Yeah, 13 tonnes. And the slurry was quite a lot. Slurry is, oh, it's not actually, it's 5,000. Yeah, but not far off, about the same. Now, I think we've got plenty of straw. But when I say plenty, I don't mean plenty. Yeah, fantastic. Is that? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it is a bit hovery, isn't it? Let's just fix that. I'd not noticed how bad that was. That corner's particularly bad. Lift. Ooh. Seems a bit severe. It's almost like the this got steroids on with I'm only doing a single click. It doesn't usually go that bad. I've not stuck the because you can make it more strong, can't you? Look at that, one little tiny click. Right, yeah, and this is the trouble. And then when you try and change it back, it goes madly the other way, and you just totally undo what you've just done. Ah, that's me. I'm in the way. Yeah, come on. We can do a better job than that. It's just there. Ah, well, it's not letting me do it properly. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. Unfortunately, this is going to be a bit of a bump there now going forwards. So yeah, there's not really much. One thing I'd like to do quickly. This is right. Let's fill another one, and whilst we're doing that, we're going to go and push the. This session's little jobs, really. It is. We've done lots of big jobs. We're planting the field. That's the main task. But yeah, let's go and push the wool into sort of like a bit of a good line, like I usually do. I must admit that is my normal practice. And of all of the things, this is a beaut for doing this, really. Now that we need to be. Yeah, that'll do nicely. I think there's plenty of room now. Have I still got my indicator on? I have. I could see that. Ooh. Yeah. I could see the reflection. We could leave this here. I don't think we need it anywhere else, really. So we could leave this right there. Yeah, we've got the front loader if we need an emergency, really. Let's carry on with that, and then let's go and do that other job. I'm going to do this myself. Yeah, it is true. There are some fertilising. They're the first fertilising contracts I've actually seen, though. Yeah, there's not many. Well, I mean, I did see them. Well, I think it was those very ones last sort of session. No, yeah, we did. Well, we haven't sprayed. Actually, we want to see if we can see. We will be able to see weeds. Yeah, well, no, not always. Yeah, we need to go on the field edge, though, really, to check this out. Yes, this doing things properly malarkey actually costs. I don't know how many Let's Plays I've ever done where I never, ever cast the lime out of this, but it is the right thing to do. It is according to what everybody says. Fertiliser and lime are a little bit. I think is lime an alkali, and which is just as bad as an acid, really. So yes, both of them will attack metal, which this is, of course. So actually, yeah, getting this out, and obviously, probably you would really in real life also wash it, is really the way to go. Of course we could. It is true. I never have done that, but I don't think it's amazing with the bread oil. I don't really ever. This is the smaller of the two, isn't it? Not that I class 14 tons as small by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah. What I was going to say was I could have stuck the front loader on with 3.5 tons to make this a 17.5. But you know, I think we're all right now. Did we? Just thinking about this. Did we stick in the production? Yeah, did we stick any... Oh, yeah, we do need to send... Now, that was the thing that I wanted to do. and that was grab a lot of the silage out to keep only the silage left in the Omatana that in the other Omatana. Yeah, because we've obviously got 2 of these, really. Now then, let's have a look. Solid fertiliser, manure plus slurry. We want... Did we do... No, ooh, we're really out on the water though now. Lime. How much lime have we got? 30 tons. Herbicide 34. Solid fertiliser 30 tons. Now then, yeah, how do we sort that out fairly? Do we shift that out? I think we do. We stick that into our container, and then going forwards, yeah, we will go into the fertiliser business. So obviously, it's a matter of scale. It'll only be the scale for our. Now, yeah, we need to unfold. Yeah, we're doing it at the scale of our farm. Are we on auto? Yes, we are. Right, we'll do 1 around the edge. Yeah, because it doesn't really matter. This is, unlike fertiliser, it doesn't matter if you do go over that bit where it isn't, because it's gonna go into the soil anyway. So it's not going to affect it badly. We will do the corners. That's the only thing I hate about liming though when you do this, is you can't see your corner swishers very well. You sort of got to guess. Well, you can sort of see them. There is, yeah, you can see them a little, but not terribly. Yeah, what I'd like to do is, yeah, I will finish what I was saying. I jit around like a mad thing from one subject to another and never finish off what I was going to say. Yeah, I wanted to get the silage out of the Omatana, the old one, but I want to keep in, I want to shift to the, yeah, because it is actually using quite a lot of silage. I want to shift it into the feed, the mixing place, what we want in there. Half of what we need for the hay, although I don't know actually, it seemed an equal mix. Oh wow, it's a bit of a missing blob there. Yeah, so I'd like to get that into the, yeah, out of the Omatana, and then what we've got left we want to send to the BGA to actually process. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because that is going to earn us money. I don't know if we've got enough grass fields now that we've got BGAs, and I don't know whether, yeah, I've said this a lot of times, why I don't often mix. Now this is our first mix and this is going to be, but going forwards I am going to, we're going to be trying to be keeping the BGA going, so really the grass is going to go into that more, and we're going to buy, we've got a good market, we are able to buy in cheaper TMR and actually use our silage for making profit. So I'd sooner pay someone else for cheaper TMR and we make silage to sell for energy than I would wasting. Yeah, it is true. It's a question Milt that hen asked me a long time ago was about that, you know, why do I not? And that really is it, because almost every single expo I usually go for the BGA, because it is a fantastic, it's not the super duperist, but it does bring in money, and again, it's not about everything being super duper. The fertiliser business is perhaps one of the most lucrative. Again, done on the scale of your farm, we're not going to be doing that on a massive scale, although I don't know, 100 head is not a bad sort of scale really. It's going to bring in quite a lot of cash. But to be honest, we did well last year for saying. I'm not, yeah, I mean, well chuffed with what we earned and how well we've come. We did contracts to, it was a right struggle. I was saying this a few sessions ago on, I think it was Neverland. This was actually the Let's Play of all of them that I was the most worried about. I was not sure we were going to make any, you know, much money. And obviously I tried to do a few contracts, which they weren't, I mean, yeah, they weren't like super duper lucrative, but they were lucrative enough, and it did, yeah, we got some good deals on the sales and things like that. So much so that really, yeah, we were doing well. We did very, very well. So I'm well pleased with our progress, and it far exceeded. Yeah, I was telling the truth when I thought, in my head I thought 300 grand. Now in my head I also thought 300 grand would go a lot further than the 700 and odd thousand that we actually had. So it is good that we did as well as we did, because we would not have been able to buy. I mean, yeah, I was imagining we probably have a second planter already, and we've not got that, and we've not really. Well, we could just about squeeze that out, but I don't. Yeah, I do like to keep in money is reserve, really, is yeah, the way that I like to look at it. So really, I always think of new farmer start money at 100 grand as sort of almost emergency money, and when it starts to get down to 20 and 30, that's seriously very, very, yeah, danger money. It is. And I mean, I've been to the wire a lot of times where I'm literally down to I can't even afford the workers to work. Yeah, I have done this. Aha. Ah, I was going to say it's actually the seeds. Right, now then I think we need that very tractor. In fact, yeah, why are we... Now, yeah, this is strange. It's the back things on this. I didn't realise. I should have done, perhaps. Yeah, let's go and grab the weight. And, yeah, let's... losing all sense of direction. Yeah, that's what always throws me out, is when I get a change in subject, like something grabs my attention, then I very rarely remember what I was waffling on about. It was, yeah, it's true. Until I sort of watching editing and think, you never finish that story. Yeah, it's true. It's just, it's alright, I was just thinking, keep forgetting, Green Bale is the name of the modder that made my favourite map. Norwich Valley, something like that. Is that right? It doesn't sound right as I'm saying it, but I think it's right. Greenwich Valley. I knew it didn't sound right. Greenwich Valley is that, yeah, was one of my absolute favourites. I think it was the very first Let's Play I did, actually, and I did it because it was one of my favourite maps. Do we need... I think we do need some more. Yeah, no we don't. That's going to be more than enough for that. We're nearly finished. Yeah. Yeah, I love Greenwich Valley. I really wish that would come out on FS22, because I tell you this much, I would drop anything. Well, I wouldn't drop anything, but I would definitely do it as my next Let's Play without a shadow of a doubt. It is... I don't think it's going to be done either. I'm sure I read somewhere that... It's not, a bit like Lone Oak isn't going to be ported either, which is very, very sad. Yeah, because I would love to do that. It's one American map I thoroughly enjoyed. Isn't Lazy Acres the one that... I don't know, I'm not sure. Right, yeah, we need to... Yeah, it's weird, you have to pour them into those things there. So... Yeah. They are the little seedy hopper things. I think I'm right. I would say I am, but I don't know if it'll start to pour on the floor when I'm... Did used to give you a bit of a warning, didn't it, and say, oh, that'll do. Yeah, it does sort of still do something similar. Right, okay, let's start you off. You should be now good to go. Oh no, I can see where you got to. Nearest. I need to drop your seedy thing off. And you wait. And crack on. In fact, you could have, yeah, it would have been awkward though. Yeah, front loaders are a little bit... awkward, really, aren't they, to be honest. You can do it, but I've done it and I always regret it. I always, yeah, sometimes I like just to crack on, and all the content creators always drop them off, and the few times I've gone against those, the sensibleness of that, I've always regretted it. I always clock things with it, and then you think, that's why everybody else takes it off. No, I believe you're on the weight. Fantastic. Let's get this finished. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with our progress. Yeah, again, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's plodding on, isn't it? We've done quite a few jobs. We'll have planted that field. Yeah, everything's moving on. The sheep and everything. The chickens, which are now, they are full to the brim. So that is a fantastic place to be. Now they've just got to grow up. Yeah, they're little chicks. The rest are, yeah, all fantastic. Right. Oh, weeds. Let's have a look. What does it say? Weeds growing. Needs rolling. Yeah, rollers we will get when we can. That's not a bad idea. Not for this, but going forwards, I would like to get rollers. Mind you, I was right. I would like to buy those 40-odd grand ones. So it wouldn't mind doing a couple of contracts, probably to make something like that. But obviously, it's like baling or something like that. When, yeah, it's probably. Oh no, we're going to be selling fertiliser. Thinking about it, we might do it from our first sale of fertiliser next month. Well, probably the month after, actually. Yeah, we'll probably get some by the morning, and you know, then I think this will be all ready. But we will do the weeding, and yes, I'm going to do it with the big weeder. Really, right? We could actually get that ready. Yeah, I don't think we've even done the course, so let's go and grab one of the big tractors. The John Deere hasn't had an outing, I don't think. Or do we do the Bura? The Bura gets used the least of all, and just as our water runs, do you know? It's not that far away from the yard. I think the Bura is... Ooh. Nitrogen bad. We did that. Something went wrong, didn't it? Oh no, it's a weird field. It is. Yeah, it's tough, unfortunately. Right, Bura. I agree. I think the Bura is the tractor that we are going to choose for this job. This slow job. The slow tractor. But it's there for us all the time. So where is it? Did we leave it around here? Where did we leave the Bura? Yeah, we have got that roller that's... Well, it's also worthless as well. Oh, I think I left it in the shed. I'm sure it was there. I remember. What did we do with it after that? Have I gone past it? It's usually there. Aha. Okay, let's use our brain and actually just look in our thing and look for said small tractor and say, show on the map, please. And we are all looking for the green beam of light that should... Oh. Where is the Bura? Oh. That's the Vario. Why is it... Ah. Yes, it is. Why is that not flashing though? Why is the Vario flashing when we selected the little tractor that is the Bura? Very, very strange. Right, we may as well do some straw while we're here, because I've never known horses to get through so much straw. Right, we may as well fill this up as we're going. Yeah, I mean, they use tons. I can't imagine that being right. Something's not quite right with that. You are not telling me that they use that much straw every single day. I mean, we're talking lots. Right, let's grab some straw from the... fill this. And we are going to use the sprayer. Let's grab you off. Yeah, it is true. It's of all of the tractors, you are a faithful tractor, and you do get the least outings of all. You really do. I don't think this can have narrow tyres, if I remember rightly, either. Seems to be a little too close for this because it's a bit of a beast. Yes, it's a good job really that we are. Do we feel? No, it's not letting me. Besides which, I don't think we're going to use all of this. Well, it's got spot weeding on. Although I'm not sure that is working properly. It could be the field. It could be anything. You can't really know for a fact what it is, what's causing the issue, whether it's the field. With other fields have been fine on the map, so to me it sort of shrieks out that it's the field itself. I'm thinking, right, we're going to do this ourselves. Yeah, we did not pick the Vario. I should have to check in editing whether I accidentally moved across. It is possible, but I'm sure I'd clicked on the Bureau. Well, we'll have a look. Do what we can. Oh, right, let's fold that away a little bit just to get past that, and then fold it back out. Got to do these things sometimes. Right, spot weeding is on. No, we're not time-lapsing, not with these big booms. It's going to take a couple of minutes max to go around this field. Wow, there's a lot of weeds. There are a lot of weeds. That was, yeah. It's impressive that this machine knows exactly where the weeds would go. Wink, wink. We also do need to do the corners. Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll grab the corners. And then I think we'll have done this field proud. Yeah, do we? I will avoid that end for a minute. Yeah, we'll just go up and down, I think. It's a quite a large field, really. Well, these are all quite nice fields. I say we've done very well out of the fields in our year. I mean, I think really when you consider it, that's probably where a lot of our profit went. Well, we sunk half of the profit really pretty much into the animals. I mean, yeah, well, when you consider really, we did the sheep and the chickens out of last year's contract money, so I'm quite pleased with our progress. I don't know if what we can do, because it's not going to waste it because they're only spot weeds. We'll spin around that way, going down like that, I think. Oh, it's a big boom. Not quite to the edge, not quite. Although it seems as if there's none at all on the headland for some reason. I have no idea why that is true, but it is. Not a snippet is on any of the headland at all. It's all on the inner bit. Yeah, I am. I've got to be honest. All of the Nieskopheim I'm on next. I did too many on Neverland. For some reason, I meant to click on Maypole last night and ended up looking and thinking, this is Neverland. But I thought, well, we've got a we did a monster session. I've had to change the enclosure on Neverland as well, because the mineral feed wasn't working right, and I thought, well, the other thing is I wouldn't have done it had it not have done it. I would have gladly, because I do like the robot feeder. Not, as I said, it's not the be all and end all. I can live without it, but I would have kept it out of respect for the map maker. But it wasn't. Yeah, something had gone wrong with it, whether it was mod clash or whatever. So I've gone for a bigger enclosure, which, to be honest, I'm glad of, because I think it suits the map better. Really, a bigger thing, even though the robot feeder is nice, I can live without it if it means I've got a bigger herd. So, yeah, I put that in. I made a couple of mistakes. Yeah, because with the one that I've chosen, it's a new one by is it Chumpy Farmer? I think that's right. It was only dropped last week. And it is amazing. It's got sort of real good storage for your straw and bits and bobs. So, right, let's just stop this 1 minute. Let's move you out. Let's get these corners done. Where we've missed, if we can see them, of course, because it's not that easy. Aha. But I can see that one. Right, let's have a look. It's difficult to see. As I said, there was a bit of a patch, wasn't there, that we saw. Aha, I see it coming up on the left. Yeah, we have uncovered it, thankfully. Yeah, there's a couple of little bits here for some reason. Right, let's look. No, I've done that bit. Yeah, it's a nice, I like this shape field, it's quite nice. No, there's not so many corners because it's triangular. I think that's it. I do. Oh, is that? No, that's just track marks, that's just us. Yeah, so the rolling, unfortunately, today is a no-no, but going forwards we will get one of. I want the one of the Mack Trucker ones, and it's 40 odd grand. It would seriously put a massive dent in. So yeah, I'd like to do a contract or something. Why are you saying weed growing? We have just weeded. We have weeded most of that field. Please don't tell me there's weeds are wrong on the map and I'm going to have to switch weeds off. I never switch weeds off. Well, we might be switching weeds off this time if it's going to do weird things that aren't our fault. We can't really... Yeah, because it's going to oh, well, it is what it is. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I'm not switching it off. Right, fantastic. Let's get this off as well. And let's finish spraying. How bizarre. But it's I don't understand it. We've just gone over the field. We can see quite clearly that it's actually working. So why, oh why, is that not changing the field state of the weeds? Well, we'll go through till tomorrow morning. That's one thing I will say. Yeah, because we'll feed the animals on that tomorrow. Yeah, I've got enough straw and everything. Yeah, we need to slurry. No, we don't, because we've got none in at the minute. So we'll do that all tomorrow. Yeah, we'll start all of our businesses, the lots. Yeah, but there's no point in putting it down just at the minute, as I said, really. Yeah, because we've got quite a lot of wool. There's no way that's going to become... I'd need to ramp up the cycles on that enormously to make that actually do anything worthwhile. Yeah, and I'm not going to rush that when it's really more about getting it in place tomorrow. So next year we are producing some yeah, the clothes are such a fantastic money spinner. Now that is a good business to be in. That's why I say sheep are really a super duper thing. There's so little trouble and so amazing, the business itself. I mean, the Lorts is probably, I would say personally, the best, because it's let's zoom in a little. A beautiful thing of beauty, this thing absolutely is. Yeah, I mean, I could afford cheaper rollers, but I'd like to go for one where we can swap it out, swap it around, really, where it can be a mulcher and a roller and all of those type of things. So right, let's get this lot off. Let's follow them, put them on follow me, and move them back to the yard at the very least. zoom in a little bit. We're a bit small again. Fantastic. Brilliant. Fantastic. Let's get these back. And then we are going to... Yeah, no, we are. We're going to rest in the morning. I'm just going through in my head the things that we've got to do. I think we've done everything. I can't think of anything. And tomorrow morning we will get cracking on all of our daily tasks. Yeah, we'll just have a quick look. No, I have already checked. The food's in and all the rest of it. Oh, yeah, no, there is plenty in. That's what I'm saying. Even if we didn't mix another sausage, then to be honest we would be fine on what we've got in there already. And yeah, next session we're going to be doing things like shifting the silage and that's all out. Let's grab this and let's not try and block the way into the yard. Right, smashing. So then quick look and make sure that I'm telling the truth. You know, tomorrow morning we'll look at the weeds, and I've got a nasty sneaky feeling that unfortunately it's going to say slurry tent on straw 67, milk a little bit. Oh, that is a thing we do need as well. We are going to need to get a milk tanker. I probably know which one I'm going to go for because I usually do. How are these doing? Yeah, the hay and the oats are going down a little bit, 4 tons, but that is over an awful long time. Food. Oh, yes. We need to be going to grab some food for the chickens. I'm very glad that we did look at that. Yeah, the grass is fine. The cows are totally fine. 364 tons. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that for a while. Although you say that, they can get through 70 tons a night. So really, it was about 5 months. That's still quite good. Right, so then we need to be grabbing some wheat on our... Let's grab the... What were you saying about the... I was saying I wouldn't need the wheel loader. I won't need the wheel loader. Well, maybe you will. Yes, we're going to take the TPS-1 for a spin. We're going to go grab quite a bit of wheat, and that will be... No, do you know something? Yeah, I'm going to take it across. We're going to buy it, and tomorrow we will grab it. Yeah, I will. I'm going to do that because it has been yeah, I'd like to leave it. So we're not going to rush through to April morning because we've still got some jobs to do that are important. So I'm going to leave this over by the shop as a bit of a message. I'll buy it and then I'll load it tomorrow. Yeah, beginning the next session, and we'll bring this across. Then we will sleep through till well, we will go. Yeah, it's weird. Obviously, you say sleep through, which you really technically you are, but really you're really speeding time to go through the month, aren't you? Really. Right. Don't know why I do that. They're not spikes. It's just a habit, isn't it? Right. So they're 5 tons. I think we'll get. They are very reasonable, aren't they? Let's be honest. It's a super duper, very, very good. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes buying food, although there is obviously the other thing is you've got to load in that all the time. It's not. I mean, it's so much more convenient to buy it from the H2 Studios, but it does cost a lot more. So it depends on how well you're doing monetary as to whether you go for convenience or whether you go for saving your farm money and buy obviously in from a very reasonable partner. So yeah, it really is that simple. And there is our field on the left. That is true, we could have gone across that, really. Yeah, so we're going to have to, we're going to see if there's a sneaky way across to the biogas plant, whether it's a better way to do that now, because we've got the route across the middle of the thing rather than coming across the road all the time. It's obviously habits, because before we didn't own those fields, but now, is it quicker to go to the biogas plant? Although it is a bit over to the right, not a lot though, not really. We shall see. I think it's still better to go across the road, if I'm honest. I can't see that it's going to save us an awful lot. Right. 5 tons, 25, so I would say that's a good, because it does use quite a lot. Right, pallets, wheat, or chicken food, whichever you wish to go for. It's the same thing, really. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. Right, fantastic. And this is where I'm going to leave myself as a message to future me to say, oi, get that chicken food loaded up and onto the trailer. Yes, that's what I'm going to... One thing I am going to do is I'm just going to quickly, very quickly, stick this in the right place. Yes, but I'm going to... I should have reversed, actually. Let's do this the other way. That's not bad. And that is a wrap, as the saying goes, yeah. Truly do say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. As always, I do love to hear from yourselves. So, yeah, please leave me a comment if you wish to speak. I really am all ears, truthfully. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye for now.